Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a video on how to replace the factory shotgun sight on pretty much any shotgun. I've done this to quite a few different brands, and it definitely makes an improvement. Obviously you're not using the front sight when you're wing shooting or busting clays, but just having a nice sight on there can be helpful for acquiring the end of the barrel, which is very important when you're shooting a shotgun. So today we're going to be replacing the factory Benelli M2 front sight with a Hi-Viz, and I run these on a couple of my different shotguns. They are nice because they come with quite a few different light pipes, and they also fit quite a few different shotguns. The Berettas, the Benellis, the Krieghoff, Ruger, and Winchester. So that covers a couple of the major brands, and so that's what we're going to do today. And it's very simple. You only need a couple different tools. I use a micro flathead screwdriver, a simple set of pliers. These are a little bit special just because they are wider at the head, so they actually allow you to get a really good grip on that sight. And then last but not least, we use some blue Loctite to do this, just so that sight does not go anywhere. I know a lot of you duck hunt and are hunters, and we're always in those bad conditions, and so putting this Loctite on there, just taking that extra step, will really help you to get a lot of life out of your new sight. Alright, so what you get in the pack is going to be obviously the front sight, and then you get all your light pipes below that. Your different screws are going to be to fit different shotguns, so the brands aforementioned. And then also they give you this little chain to put on your light pipe carrier. That way I put one in my turkey vest just in case I need to switch a sight out. And I also keep one in my range bag always. So that is a really nice feature, and I think these retail for $34.99. At least that's what it was at Cabela's. Alright, so the first step to actually doing this is going to be to remove your factory sight off of the gun. And so that can actually be a little bit challenging because I believe they do, or at least some shotgun brands might use thread locker. And so I always try to put something down for the gun to rest on, that way you're not scratching it up. And then also I do recommend using a microfiber to actually put over that when you remove it. And so I use these pliers right here. They are fairly easy to get around that sight and remove, and you guys will have to excuse me because I'm filming with the head mount, and so I'm not actually going to film that. For the purposes of this video, I have actually gone ahead and pre-loosened it, so that's going to be the first step. And so you'll see once you have your sight removed, you are left with a slight hole in the top. And so that is where you are going to select one of these very small nuts to actually, or bolts to actually go in for your aftermarket sight. And so essentially, again, for the purposes of this video, I have already found out which one works for it, and it's super easy to select the right bolt if you just compare it to your factory sight. So essentially I'm going to use the thread locker and my micro screwdriver here to put this new sight on, and then I will show you guys what it looks like after. Alright, so another thing you'll notice when you're doing this is this sight is actually going to come with a small light pipe already installed, so you'll have to actually use the end. This is not only a carrier but a tool to actually insert into the small hole and push that light pipe out before you go ahead with the install. Alright, so once you've got your bolt selected and you're going to put it in, you want to put a little dab of this blue thread locker on the threads of that bolt. Like I said, that is going to make your life a whole lot easier, and this stuff can get messy, so just make sure you're working on a surface you really don't care if it gets messed up. Definitely apply it generously. You can always wipe off any excess at the end. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've got our front sight fully installed here with the Loctite in place. And so essentially what we're going to do now is we're going to select our light pipe. So when you're looking at these, they give you all the different fluorescent colors as well as the white, and they're going to be different sizes. So my personal preference is to stick with the red that came on this shotgun. I find that I can pick up the red a lot easier than even the green, and the white is, you know, comparable to the red. But for my purposes, we're going to stick with the smallest of the red, and you just kind of click that out by hand, just like that, or something like that, if I can get it. Alright, and so once you've got that light pipe out, it is super simple to install this, guys. So essentially, all you're going to do is just slide it in through the back, and just take your fingernail and push it, and it's going to snap into the end there, and you are ready to rock and roll. And so essentially, like I said, guys, there's this little pick on the end of there. So if you ever want to switch one of these out, what you're going to do is the opposite of how we installed it. You're going to put this pick right there and just push, and it'll pop this pin, this light pipe, right out of the sight, and you're good to go. So I'm very happy with how that looks and how that came out. And the next video coming will actually be a review on this Benelli 20 gauge. I just got this the day after Christmas. I'm super happy. I've already shot it. It performs just like my other M2, except a lot less recoil, but the same Benelli performance, the same reliability, and I can't wait to take y'all through a review and also break this thing down and clean it so y'all can see what that's all about. But that'll be really similar to the other M2 as well, so if you've already seen that, then you won't really need to see this video. But I appreciate you guys watching. Please leave any comments below, and also I am definitely new to filming videos, and so if you guys have any suggestions on camera mounts or anything like that, I'm kind of working with, you know, it's tough to work two-handed, so I'm trying to, you know, put in the head mount and use that as much as I can too. But I appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from this video. Y'all have a happy new year. Bye-bye.